Sweetheart, settle in with a kind breath. Let the shoulders drop a little more than usual. Let the jaw soften. Let the heart have a bit of space. You have come to a safe place where nothing about you needs to be fixed or judged. All of you is welcome here. The doubt, the hope, the tired parts, the brave parts. This is a gentle meeting with your own voice. That voice is powerful. It shapes the tone of your day, and little by little, it shapes the path your life takes. We will use that voice with water, with kindness, with patience. Together we create room for relief, joy, and steady change. Close the eyes if that feels good. Breathe in through the nose to a slow count of 4. Hold for 2, and breathe out through the mouth to a slow count of 6. Do that again, soft and easy. Feel what happens in the chest when the out-breath is a bit longer than the in-breath. The body begins to feel safer. The mind loosens its grip on old stories. In this softer place, words reach deeper. In this softer place, your voice becomes like warm sunlight over cool water, kind and steady. You do not have to force anything. You only let the next breath be a little slower than the last. If there is tension in the belly, place a hand there. Offer this short phrase, "It is safe to relax now." Say it slowly, as if speaking to a dear friend. Taste the kindness in those words. The body hears and responds. As the belly settles, the heart finds more space, and thoughts pass like clouds. There is no rush to push them away. You are learning to be gentle with yourself. And that softness is not weakness. That softness is strength that lasts. It is strength that stays kind even when the world feels loud. You may notice a desire rise up, a wish for ease in money, in health, in love, or in purpose. Let that desire sit beside you like a guest. Offer it tea, not pressure. Offer it light, not worry. The more gently you welcome it, the more clearly it speaks. Take another slow breath and say, "I am open to gentle change." Try it again, this time with your name in your heart, like a blessing. Let the words pass through the throat, as if the throat were a clear stream. We are not trying to force outcomes. We are setting a tone. We are choosing a path of kind attention. Now bring a glass of water near you. Feel its cool presence in your hands. The body is mostly water. The earth is mostly water. Your feelings move like water. Your breath moves like water. We will speak to the water in your glass so that your body, your mind, and your day can carry that same music of kindness. All of this begins with a single breath and a single phrase. No need to be perfect. No need to do it right. The heart is listening, the water is listening, life is listening. Take a sip and notice the moment when the water touches the lips, then the tongue, then the throat. Let it be slow. Say softly, "My words are kind and creative." Feel how simple that is. Feel how natural it is to choose kindness. You are not fighting with yourself. You are not pushing. You are letting the inner voice move from harsh to helpful, from tight to free. In this space, even small steps count. In this space, small steps build new patterns that last. If the mind argues, that is okay. Minds like old paths because they are familiar. You can thank the mind for trying to keep you safe and then say, "We are trying something gentle today." Feel the relief that follows those words. A nervous system that feels cared for can accept new messages. A heart that feels seen opens to fresh hope. Every time you choose a kind word, you place a seed. Some seeds sprout quickly, some take time, but all of them respond to light, and your voice is that light. Let the next breath be a touch slower. Feel the feet on the ground or the support beneath you. Whisper, "I am allowed to feel better." Whisper, "It is safe to move forward in small steps." These are simple phrases, yet they carry strength. They ask nothing you cannot give. They remind the body to release tightness. They remind the mind to loosen old knots. And as this ease grows, it becomes natural to choose thoughts that support you, choices that care for you, and actions that reflect your worth. When you are ready, we will learn a simple way to speak to water so that your day, your body, and your choices carry your intention with them. For now, let this truth rest in your heart. Your voice matters. Your breath is a friend. Your body is listening. Life is willing to support you. We will walk this path with steady kindness. We will not rush. Good things grow well in calm soil. You are building calm soil right now, one breath and one kind word at a time. Let us explore why this simple practice can help you. Words shape attention. Where attention goes, choices follow. When kind words lead your attention, your choices begin to match that kindness. When you speak into water with a steady tone and a soft breath, the body takes in both the water and the message. Hydration smooths the edges of stress. A slower out-breath tells the nervous system that safety is here. Safety opens the door to learning. In that open doorway, your words settle deeper, like rain soaking into dry ground. Think of water as a friendly mirror. It reflects the tone you send. If the tone is harsh, the mirror feels sharp. If the tone is kind, the mirror feels smooth. Your cells bathe in water all day. When you speak to the water you drink, you place a simple mark of care on what your body is already using to support you. This is not about magic tricks. This is about giving your body and mind a clear, calm message and giving that message a path to travel. Water is that path. Breath is that path. Repetition is that path. The nervous system responds to rhythm. A steady ritual creates rhythm. When you hold a glass, breathe softly, and speak a short phrase 3 to 10 times, you create a small drumbeat inside your day. With each beat, the body learns, we are safe, we are loved, we are moving in this direction. That learning changes posture, tone, focus, and behavior. Over time, it changes outcomes. The shift may feel small at first. A calmer morning, a kinder thought, a timely idea. Small turns add up. Rivers change course grain by grain, yet the new river is real. Hydration also supports clear thinking. Many heavy moods feel lighter with water. Many headaches soften. Many cravings ease. When the body feels cared for, the mind is less loud. In that quiet, your intention stands out. You are not pushing the mind to be silent. You are giving it a soft cushion so it can rest. A well-rested mind is more willing to agree with new statements like, good things meet me today, or I am learning to trust gentle guidance. These are not empty words. They are bridges you can walk across. Try a small practice now. Hold your glass. Let the palms feel its coolness. Relax the throat. Say, I welcome support today. Say it again, slower. Allow a pause. Notice if the chest softens a little. Notice if the breath moves easier. Now say, my steps are guided in kind ways. Take a sip. Follow the sip with a breath. Feel how the throat thanks you for this slow care. Feel how the belly thanks you. You can do this in the morning and again at night. These moments are easy to keep. They take little time, yet they feed your day with a gentle focus. When you add feeling to the words, the body listens even more. Feeling is not drama. Feeling is presence. A hand on the heart helps. A hand on the belly helps. Speak as if you are comforting a friend. Speak as if you trust that life can hear you. This trust does not have to be big. A small amount is enough to begin. With practice, trust grows. With practice, words grow roots. With practice, your day starts to carry a new tone, the way a song stays in the air even after the music stops. You might wonder if doubt will ruin this practice. Doubt does not ruin it. Doubt is just a part that needs extra safety. If it speaks, reply with kindness. You can sit beside me while I try this. Breathe, sip, say one short line, repeat tomorrow. The body learns through patience. The heart opens through patience. Water teaches patience. It moves where it can, it waits where it must, and it always finds a way. Let your words be like that, steady, soft, and sure. The reason this can lead to real change is simple. A kind message, repeated with breath and feeling, creates a new habit of attention. That habit guides the actions you choose, the opportunities you notice, the help you receive, and the way you show up for yourself. It is not a loud process. It is quiet and faithful. And quiet, faithful steps build a life that feels good to live. Keep the practice simple. Keep the words short. Keep the tone soft. Let water and breath carry your message where it needs to go. Now we turn toward your dream with clarity and care. Many hopes start out as fog. Fog is not wrong. It is just unclear. We want to turn fog into a gentle beam of light so that your words can point in one direction instead of many. Clarity begins with feeling. Ask the heart, how do I want to feel when this dream has come to life? Perhaps you want ease, safety, freedom, joy, or a sense of being held. Sit with that feeling. Let it fill the chest. Let the breath meet it. Let the body learn its rhythm. Take a slow sip of water and write one sentence about the feeling. Write it in the present tense, like this. I wake with ease in my body and peace in my mind. Or, I feel supported and calm as I take smart steps. Or, I receive fair pay and kind respect for my work. Keep it simple, keep it short. If the sentence feels too big, choose one part and make it smaller. I feel safe in my body today. Or, I welcome one kind step in money today. Small lines build trust because they are easier to believe and act on. Now, choose one area of life for this water practice. You can care for other areas later, but for now, we walk one path. If the focus is money, let the feeling be stability and ease. If the focus is health, let the feeling be comfort and strength. If the focus is love, let the feeling be respect and warmth. Hold the glass and say the feeling first. Warmth fills my heart, or ease fills my day, or strength grows in my body. Then add a simple intention. I welcome steady income, or I welcome gentle healing, or I welcome caring bonds that fit me well. Breathe and test the sentence in your body. If the chest tightens, soften the line. You could say, I am learning to welcome steady income, or I am learning to receive gentle healing. The words, I am learning, are a soft bridge. They allow your mind and body to agree today while still facing the dream. Agreement matters. Agreement lets the throat release tightness, and that release helps the message travel inward with less resistance. This is compassionate skill, not wishful thinking. It is kind training of your attention. Write your sentence in a journal. Read it aloud. Speak it into your water 3 to 10 times with a calm breath. Between each line, pause and feel a small spark of gratitude in the chest. That spark is like fire under a pot of water. It warms the message. Gratitude is not forced cheer. It is a soft thanks for any good that is already here, the breath, the sip, the chance to try again. This warmth helps the body receive the new line as safe and supportive. After speaking, take a slow sip and choose one small action that matches your sentence. If your line is about steady income, the action might be sending one email or learning one practical tip. If your line is about gentle healing, the action might be a short walk or a nourishing meal. If your line is about caring bonds, the action might be one honest sentence spoken kindly. The action does not need to be big. It needs to match the tone of your words, kind, clear, and doable today. This is how intention becomes a lived path. At midday, check in with your sentence. Read it softly. Take a sip. Ask, what is the smallest next step? Do that. Drop the rest. At night, speak the sentence again to fresh water. Sip and write 3 simple notes. What felt supportive today? What felt heavy? What is one small thing I can do tomorrow? This is not about perfection. It is about gentle trust. Trust grows when you keep small promises to yourself. The water ritual helps you keep them because it gives you a rhythm to follow. If a harsh voice appears, meet it with care. Say, it's okay to move slowly. Say, I hear you and I choose kinder words. Then return to your sentence and simplify it if needed. A smaller step done is better than a big step delayed for months. The body learns from the steps you take. The heart softens from the kindness you give. Life responds to that mix of kindness and action. Opportunities align with the tone you set. As days pass, notice small signs that fit your intention. A lighter mood, a helpful idea, a useful call, a new way of seeing an old problem. Write them down. These signs are proof that your practice has motion. Proof calms the mind and strengthens your faith in the next step. Speak into water in the morning and at night. Keep your sentence short. Keep your tone kind. Keep your steps small and steady. Your dream becomes clearer and your path becomes more stable. Each day you do this. Let this be your simple guide. Choose a feeling, craft a short present tense line, speak it into water with a soft breath, sip and take one small action that matches. Repeat at midday for a reset. End the day with gratitude and a gentle review. In this way, your voice, your water, and your choices move together. They move in harmony. They carry your dream forward in kind ways, at a pace your body can trust. And as you show up for yourself like this, you begin to live inside the very feeling you once hoped to find. Begin by choosing a quiet minute that feels natural to you. Morning is a tender time because the mind is fresh and the day is still open. Evening is gentle too because the body is ready to settle. Hold a clean glass of fresh water with both hands. Let the palms feel the cool surface. Relax the shoulders and soften the space behind the eyes. Let the breath slow down on its own. A slow in-breath through the nose, a soft pause, and a longer, easy out-breath through the mouth. The body hears this rhythm and begins to settle. When the body settles, the words can settle too. Bring the glass a little closer to the lips, not to drink yet, but to meet the water with your presence. Feel how simple this is. You and water, breath and kindness. Nothing to perform, nothing to prove. Find the sentence you wrote earlier or craft a short one now. Present tense, simple, kind. One line that points your day in the direction your heart wants to walk. If the focus is money, you may choose, I welcome steady income and kind support. If the focus is health, I welcome gentle healing and steady energy. If the focus is love, I welcome caring bonds that fit me well. If any line feels too large, soften it. I am learning to welcome steady income. I am learning to receive gentle healing. I am learning to welcome caring bonds. Let the body be your guide. If the chest eases and the belly loosens, you have found a good line for today. Bring the glass closer and feel gratitude for this small, honest moment. Gratitude warms the words. It is not cheer you have to fake. It is a simple thank you for breath, for water, for the chance to try again. Speak your line as you would comfort a dear friend. 3 to 10 times is beautiful. Speak slowly. Leave a breath between each round so the message can sink a little deeper. Keep the voice soft and steady. The tone is as important as the words. Kind tone opens the door, and the words can walk through. After speaking, take a slow sip. Let the water pause on the tongue, then move down the throat. Follow it with a calm breath. Feel how the throat thanks you for this pace. Feel how the belly softens. This is how the message travels through the body, through breath, through water, through a voice that refuses to be harsh. Sip half the glass now and save the rest for later in the day. You can place a small cover over the glass or simply set it where you will see it again. Each time your eyes meet the glass, you meet your promise. If the day gets busy, the ritual adapts. You do not have to wait for perfect stillness. You can hold a bottle, place your hand over it for a moment, and whisper your line once or twice. You can breathe out longer than you breathe in, even in a hallway or a quiet corner. You can take one small sip and let it be enough. Flexible rituals stay alive because they fit real life. The strength of this practice is not in forcing a long session. It is in returning to a kind rhythm as many times as you reasonably can. When an unkind thought slips out, you have a repair pathway. Pause and breathe. Place a hand on the heart or the belly. Offer a softer phrase. It's okay to begin again. I choose gentle words now. Speak your original intention once more into the water and sip. This repair is powerful because it teaches the nervous system that mistakes are not dangers. They are chances to return to kindness. The more quickly you repair, the faster the body learns that safety is here and learning can continue. Add a small body cue to anchor the ritual. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Unclench the jaw so the molars do not press together. Let the shoulders settle down and back. Feel the seat or the feet holding you. These cues tell the body, we are safe enough to receive. Safety is fertile ground for new messages. When the body receives, the mind follows. When the mind follows, choices shift. When choices shift, the day bends toward the tone you set. Close the morning practice by connecting the words to one tiny action. If your line is about steady income, send one email, review one plan, or learn one practical step. If your line is about gentle healing, take a brief walk, drink another glass of water, or rest your eyes for a few minutes without a screen. If your line is about caring bonds, write one kind sentence and say it aloud later with a soft voice and clear boundary. Let the action be the smallest step that still feels alive. Small steps gather into pathways. Pathways lead you home. At midday, return to the glass you saved. The day has collected sensations, thoughts, and little storms. Let the water be your reset. Hold the glass. Breathe long on the out-breath and speak your line once or twice. Sip and feel your center return. This is not dramatic. It is steady. Each reset teaches your inner world that you keep your promises. The evening round is a gentle closing. Repeat your line softly. Sip and write 3 notes, a success, a lesson, and one tiny next step. Give yourself kind credit. The heart blossoms under kind credit. The ritual may grow small branches over time. Some like to add a soft smile before speaking. Some like to add a short silence after the last sip. Some feel called to place the glass in sunlight for a minute before starting, as a way to bless the moment with warmth and light. Keep any additions simple. The ritual works because it is simple, repeatable, and kind. The more you keep it simple, the easier it is to return tomorrow. Tomorrow is where your future lives, and you are tending it with every glass. Let's fill this practice with words that bloom. Words are seeds. They take on the tone you plant them with. Short phrases, present tense, soft voice, steady breath, these are the conditions that help them sprout. Choose only a few lines each day so your attention can truly hold them. You do not need a long list to change your life. You need a few true phrases repeated with care. For steady income and kind support, let the words be grounded and calm. Speak into the water. I welcome steady income and kind support. Sip. Feel the small relief in the belly. If the body wants a gentler start, soften the line. I am learning to welcome steady income. Sip and notice any quiet yes inside. Another supportive line is, opportunities meet me at the right time. Let this be a friendly rhythm. Speak, breathe, sip, and feel. Allow the mind to picture a simple next action without pressure. You are not trying to force luck. You are building steadiness. For gentle healing and comfort in the body, choose phrases that relax you as you speak them. My body hears my kindness and relaxes. Sip and rest the shoulders. I welcome easy breath and steady energy. Sip and feel the ribs move more freely. Comfort grows in me, one sip at a time. Let the words be like warm hands. When discomfort shows up, you can answer with a kinder line rather than a harsh one. This shift matters. The body responds to tone before it responds to content. If the tone is gentle, the content can land. For peace and trust in the day, keep the phrases simple enough to repeat in a busy hallway. Good news reaches me with ease. I walk in calm steps. Support finds me in kind ways. Speak one line into the water before you answer a message, start a call, or open your front door. One line is often enough to set your inner compass. It is easier to walk a good path when the compass needle is not spinning. For carrying bonds that fit who you are becoming, speak to self-respect and ease. I am cherished for my true nature. I give and receive respect. Warmth grows in the connections that fit me well. If the heart tightens at a big line, choose a bridge. I am learning to trust caring bonds that match my values. Sip and sense the breath become softer. You do not have to convince the whole world. You are tending your inner world so that outer bonds reflect your inner care. For gratitude and flow, short phrases create a friendly rhythm. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this sip. Thank you for the next right step. Gratitude is the warm air that helps the seed sprout. It is not a denial of pain. It is a soft light that lets you see the path forward. When gratitude is small and honest, the heart accepts it and relaxes into it. Relaxation helps you notice options that tension hides. For creativity and purpose, support clarity and courage in small steps. Ideas visit me at the right time. I take one loving step today. My work serves with ease and honesty. Breathe the words into the water and then take a clear, tiny action. Open a fresh page, make a list of 3 gentle tasks, or share one sentence that matters. Creativity likes invitation, not pressure. Your words are that invitation. There are days when a line feels too big to say. On those days, use soft ladders. I am open to the idea that money can become easier. It is becoming easier to care for this body. It is getting easier to trust kind connections. Ladders let you move toward the dream without arguing with your current state. Ladders are friendly. They meet you where you are and walk with you a few steps at a time. Make space for a few universal phrases that hold most situations. I welcome ease and support. Small steps are enough. I bless this day with kind attention. These are anchor lines. They calm the system and lead you back to the path when the world pulls you away. Speak them into water often. They never wear out. As you explore new phrases, keep listening to the body. If a line makes the breath tight, it is not wrong. It is simply not ready. Turn it down to a gentler setting. The point is not to win a debate with your mind. The point is to create agreement between your voice, your body, and your day. Agreement gives strength. Agreement lets your steps be steady. Agreement lets your life hold the shape you want without needing to push so hard. Now invite the body to help the words take root. The body is not a separate object you must control. It is your living home. It hears tone and rhythm and responds with openness or tension. Kind tone and easy rhythm open the door. Begin with water because the body loves it. Hydration supports energy, mood, and calm focus. Many heavy feelings lighten after a few slow sips. Many scattered thoughts begin to settle. When you feel safer inside, your words feel truer, and the heart lets them in. Use breath as your partner. A longer out-breath is a gentle signal of safety. In through the nose to a count that feels easy, a soft pause, and out through the mouth just a bit longer. Do this while holding your glass. Let the belly move. Let the ribs soften. Place a hand on the heart and another on the belly if you like. These hands say, "I am here with you." Then speak your line. The body is more ready to receive because it has already been told through breath and touch that it is safe. Release the jaw. Many people hold old stories in the jaw and tongue. Allow the tongue to rest low and let the back teeth separate slightly. This simple shift tells the body it can stop bracing. When bracing stops, the words flow with less friction. Roll the shoulders back and down, not in a rigid way, but as if you were making room for the heart to breathe. Feel the seat or the feet. Let them hold your weight. Grounding is not a theory here. It is a felt sense that the earth is carrying you. From that steadiness, your voice carries farther with less strain. Invite small movements that support ease. A slow neck turn to the right and left. A soft shrug and release. A gentle stretch of the hands. These movements are not about perfection. They are about showing your system that it can move out of tight patterns. Each release is a message. We can change. That message pairs with your words and gives them a body to live in. Words without a body have trouble staying. Words with a body find a home. Create pauses across the day where the body leads and the mind follows. Before a task, place a hand on the heart and breathe. Speak one line into the water and take a sip. After a task, relax the jaw and shake out the hands. Thank yourself for keeping a promise. The mind loves to race forward. The body loves to complete a loop. Completion calms. Calm focus makes it easier to choose the next kind step, which is the only step you ever need to take. If strong emotion rises, meet it at the body level first. Sit. Feel the feet. Lengthen the out-breath. Take 3 slow sips, one after another, with a pause between. Say, "It's okay to go slowly." Say, "I am safe enough to feel this." When the wave is smaller, return to your line. The goal is not to shut down feeling. The goal is to show feeling that it has a safe container. Water and breath are part of that container. They are steady companions who help you carry what you feel until it becomes lighter. Support your sleep with gentle evening care. Speak your line into water with a soft voice. Sip. Turn down lights a little earlier. Place a hand on the heart and recall 3 small moments that felt supportive today. This is not busy work. It is nervous system care. It tells the body that it can rest now. Rest is when the garden integrates what you planted. Waking up becomes easier when sleep holds you with kindness. Feed the body in ways that match the tone of your words. Choose foods and rhythms that leave you clear and comfortable. Drink water through the day, not in a rush. Notice the mood after meals. Choose the kinds that help you feel steady. This is not strict control. It is loving attention. Loving attention teaches the body that you care for it. A cared-for body finds it easier to agree with phrases like, "I welcome ease," and "I am guided step by step." Add one small sound to help the nervous system soften. A quiet hum on the out-breath vibrates the chest and throat. The vibration loosens tight places and brings warmth. Hum once or twice before you speak into water. Let the word that follows ride on that warmth. I welcome steady income. I welcome gentle healing. I welcome caring bonds. The sound makes the path smoother. The words travel farther. When setbacks happen, Return to the simplest body cues. Sit, breathe with a longer out-breath. Sip, soften the jaw. Speak one short line that you truly accept in this moment, even if it is, "I am open to a kinder next thought." That is enough. Enough is powerful. Enough is what builds long-lasting change. Big pushes create short bursts and quick crashes. Gentle, steady care builds a life that fits. Let a few body-centered affirmations live in your daily rhythm. Every sip nourishes peace within me. My cells respond to kindness. My breath leads me back to ease. Speak them inside or out loud whenever you notice tension gathering. Speak them into water in the morning and at night. They are soft keys that open tight doors. This is how the mind and body join your words, through water, breath, posture, small movements, kind tone, and steady repetition. Nothing here is complicated. You are not chasing perfection. You are forming a loving rhythm. Rhythm changes patterns. Patterns change outcomes. Outcomes change lives. One glass, one breath, one kind line, again and again in ways that fit your real day. This is how your voice becomes the safe and steady current that carries your dream forward. Morning offers a soft doorway into the day, and this practice turns that doorway into a path that carries ease. Begin by meeting the morning as a friend. Sit up slowly, feel the ground with the feet, and place a hand over the heart so the body hears a kind hello. Pour a fresh glass of water. Hold it with both hands and let the breath lengthen on the way out. Speak the simple line you chose yesterday, or shape a new one that fits today's feeling. Use a tone that is gentle and steady. A few rounds are enough. Sip and sense how the words and water meet. Now write one tiny step that matches the line. If the focus is steady income, the step may be sending one thoughtful message or reviewing one small plan. If the focus is gentle healing, the step may be a short walk, a nourishing breakfast, or 5 calm breaths before opening a screen. If the focus is caring bonds, the step may be one honest sentence written in a kind way. Close the morning by giving yourself quiet credit for showing up. Credit feeds confidence. Confidence feeds action. Carry this thread into the first part of the day. Before the tasks rise, speak the line once more in a whisper and allow the jaw to soften. Take a slow sip and let the shoulders relax downward. Set a simple rhythm. Speak, sip, step. It becomes a small drumbeat that the body trusts. If the day pulls you fast, you can still keep the rhythm. Place a hand on the glass or bottle for a moment and breathe out longer than you breathed in. Say the line once. Sip. Take the next kind step. This takes a few seconds, and yet it turns scattered time into guided time. Guidance grows when there is a path, and the path is made of small steps kept with care. Midday offers a chance to reset. Pause for a minute and meet yourself where you are, not where you think you should be. A reset does not scold. A reset invites. Hold the glass you saved from morning, or pour fresh water if that feels better. Breathe long on the out-breath and allow the belly to loosen. Speak the line in a low voice, even if only once. Sip. Ask a single helpful question. What is the smallest next step that matches this line? The answer may be tiny, and tiny is welcome. When tension is high, large steps feel unsafe. Small steps bring safety back. Safety lets focus return. Focus lets progress continue without force. The afternoon can be a place where old stories try to take over. When a harsh thought rises, let it pass through your new routine. Place the tongue low in the mouth and separate the back teeth. This tells the body it can stop bracing. Breathe out slowly. Say, "It's okay to begin again." Whisper the line and sip. If you need a different line in the moment, choose a bridge. I am open to the idea that help can arrive. or it is becoming easier to trust this path. A bridge helps the mind and body stay in agreement. Agreement matters more than intensity. Agreement keeps you steady enough to keep going. Evening invites the system to settle. Speak into fresh water with a soft tone. Sip and write 3 gentle notes: a success, a lesson, and a next small step for tomorrow. Success can be as simple as, I kept the morning ritual, or I took 3 slow breaths before a call. Lessons are not punishments. They are guidance for kinder choices. The next step is small enough to fit even a busy day. If sleep feels uneasy, place a hand on the heart and breathe with a longer out-breath while repeating a calming line such as "Peace gathers in me now," or "I allow rest to hold me." This closes the loop of the day and tells the body that it is safe to release. Closing loops brings calm. Calm invites deep rest. Deep rest supports the day to come. There will be days when this rhythm feels natural and days when it feels far away. On the days when it is hard, cut the practice in half rather than dropping it. 1 line, 1 sip, 1 step. You are shaping a life through gentle repetition. Gentle repetition forms tracks in the mind and the body. The tracks become a road. The road leads you where you said you wanted to go. This is how consistency grows without pressure, by being easy to return to and kind to continue. Resistance is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that something in you wants more safety before moving ahead. Doubt, delay, and old stories are parts that learn to protect you in ways that were useful once and heavy now. Meet them as you would meet a tired child, firm, kind, and patient. When a doubting voice says, "This will not work," breathe out longer and say, "You can sit beside me while I try." Take 1 sip and speak the smallest version of your line. When delay whispers, "Later," answer with a simple plan. 1 minute now. Set a tiny timer if that helps. The goal is not speed. The goal is staying in motion with softness. Old stories often live in the body as tightness. When a story flares, scan for where it sits. Is it the jaw, chest, belly, throat, or shoulders? Place a hand there. Breathe gently and say, "I hear you." This simple kindness can lower the volume of the story. Next, update it with a new truth. I am safe enough to grow, or I can learn at this pace, or I choose words that help me. Speak the updated line into water and sip. The body learns new patterns when the mind and the senses tell the same story. Water adds a physical path for the new story to travel. Perfectionism is a common block. It says, do it right or not at all. Replace this with a friendly rule. Done kindly is better than perfect and delayed. Keep your rituals short and soft when time is tight. If the schedule breaks, your practice bends rather than shatters. Flexibility is not weakness. It is wisdom that keeps good habits alive. If guilt appears after a missed round, use a repair line. I am welcome here even when I return late. Speak it into water, sip, and continue. Repair builds trust faster than self-criticism ever could. Fear of disappointment can make you avoid the very steps that would help. Meet this fear with a new frame. Trying gently is not dangerous. Proof brings comfort, so create proof in small ways. Track the sips you kept, the lines you spoke, and the steps you took. Each mark is evidence that you show up for yourself. Evidence calms fear. With calmer fear, action becomes easier and follow-through becomes normal. Some blocks are tied to unkind self-talk. If a sharp line appears, nothing changes, this is foolish, or you always quit, answer with a soft and steady correction. Change can be slow and still be real. Small steps count, or I keep returning. Speak the correction into water and then choose one small step to back it up. Words lay the track. Steps move the train. Both matter and both can be gentle. Sometimes an old story is linked to a place, person, or habit that tightens the body. Without judgment, consider what boundary would help. A boundary is a line of care that protects peace. It may sound like, I will start calls after this morning ritual, or evenings belong to calm, or I will drink water before reading messages. Speak the boundary into water. Boundaries are easier to keep when the body feels the strength of the line in the breath and posture. Lift the chest a little, release the jaw, and feel the feet. Then act on the boundary once today. Action proves to your system that you mean it. When delays stretch into days, use the restart window. Choose any moment, pour water, speak one short line, sip, and take one step that takes less than 2 minutes. Momentum does not need hours. It needs a clear first inch. Each restart shortens the time between intention and action. Shorter time means fewer chances for old stories to pull you away. This is how a gentle practice becomes durable. Growth is easier when there are simple practices that reinforce progress. A gratitude glass at night is a powerful one. Whisper 3 honest thanks into the water. Ease in the breath, a kind word you spoke, a step you kept, and sip slowly. Gratitude is not denial. It is attention to what helps. Attention feeds what it touches. When you give thanks for small wins, you feed the part of you that keeps promises to yourself. Mirror work brings your words closer to the heart. Stand or sit with a small mirror where the light is soft. Meet your own eyes with a kind gaze. Breathe with a longer out-breath and speak a gentle line that acknowledges worth. I am learning to trust you, or you are worthy of kind support, or I am here for you. If the eyes look away, that is okay. Keep the voice soft and steady, even if only for 1 minute. End by placing a hand over the heart and saying, "Thank you for trying." This builds a bridge between inner words and inner seeing. Bridges carry love into places that have felt alone. Tracking gives proof to the mind that your practice has motion. Use a simple page and draw 3 columns: spoke, sipped, stepped. Each day, mark what you did. Add a small note when a helpful sign appears, an idea that eased a problem, a calmer mood, a supportive message that arrived at a good time. These notes are not grand claims. They are quiet evidence. Evidence lowers doubt. Lower doubt frees energy for action. At the end of the week, read the page and highlight the 3 most supportive moments. This highlighter line tells your system, "This worked," which makes it even more likely that you will keep going. Use a weekly review that feels kind. Sit with water, breathe, and ask 3 short questions. What helped the most? What can be gentler? What will I keep exactly as it is? Keep the answers short. Change only one detail for the new week, perhaps the time of day, the number of times you repeat the line, or the way you link the line to a small step. Small adjustments keep the practice alive without shaking it loose. A kindness ledger may also help. Each evening, write 1 sentence that shows how you cared for yourself. It could be, "I listened to my breath," "I spoke gently when I was stressed," or "I kept a boundary that protects my peace." Over time, the ledger becomes a mirror that shows growth. When hardship appears, read a few lines to steady yourself. The past proof of care becomes present strength. A soft accountability partner can be useful when chosen with care. Share your daily line and tiny step with someone who values gentle progress. Exchange 1 sentence in the evening. I spoke, I sipped, I stepped, or today I returned after a rough hour. Keep it simple. This is not about performance. It is about companionship on a kind path. Companionship often shortens the distance between intention and action because the heart enjoys being seen. All of this builds toward a life guided by simple, loving patterns. Morning begins with a glass and a line. Daytime breathes through small resets. Evening closes with gratitude and rest. Blocks are met with safety and simple repairs. Growth is tracked with gentle proof. Over time, the tone of your life warms. When tone warms, choices soften into wisdom. When choices soften into wisdom, outcomes begin to match the love you keep offering. Now gather everything inside a close that blesses your steps. Sit as you are. Let the breath flow in and out at a calm pace. Hold a fresh glass of water as if holding a small light. Speak your favorite line from this journey in a tone that feels like home. Sip with care. Place a hand on the heart and feel your own warmth. Say to yourself, I am safe enough to grow, and let the words rest. This is the heart of the practice, a steady return to kindness carried by water, breath, and simple action. If the mind asks, what now? The answer is simple and kind. Keep one glass each morning. Keep one reset at midday. Keep one review at night. Keep one small step that matches your words. Keep one gentle repair when you drift. These are humble acts, and humble acts move mountains when kept with love. Each day you do this, you plant seeds that become shade and fruit for the days ahead. You are learning to speak to your life in a way your life can receive, with care, with patience, with trust in small goodness. Let a few lines close this moment. My words are seeds of good. Speak and sip. Water carries my kind intention. Speak and sip. I welcome ease and support. Speak and sip. Let silence follow for a breath or two so the body can settle into this new tone. When you stand, carry the tone with you. It will be there in your step, in your voice, in the way you place your hand on the doorknob or the keyboard. These are not small things. They are the hidden places where life is shaped. The verdict is gentle and strong. A loving voice changes the day, and many loving days change a life. This path asks for simple devotion, not harsh effort. It asks for soft steadiness, not perfect performance. It asks you to keep your word to yourself in small, doable ways, so trust grows and keeps growing. Take the next sip. Speak the next kind line. Take the next small step. Let today be held by the care you offer, and watch how that care returns to you in warmth, clarity, and doors that open with ease.